Hey guys, we're here in the StimHack League, Game 2 against plinkodemayo. Easy mulligan here, 2 Astros, no economy. This is marginally better. Yeah, this is alright. So we'll play at our pad. Is there any chance he's playing Siphon? No, let's let the spiel go or no? I think we just ice up. I don't know. I don't think we spam these right away. I think we space the boat, get extra draws from it, and hopefully draw into some more econ. Okay, well, that makes this pad a little bit awkward because it's going to die. We could ice it. I don't mind playing one ice. Yeah, I'll play one ice on my economy and I'll let him hopefully go into it and trash it that way. And he'll probably not even run this because of the bluff, so... Okay, so we've gotten our assets up before we played Astrolabe. Stealth Kit is fully what this is about. Let's load up the marked accounts. He's not going to want tags, so I think we play... I don't know, do we even want more ice here yet? Maybe not. Lotus. Think about this. I mean, he probably kills one of the pads this turn. No, he's gonna get more money first. Okay, that's good. The architects are not gonna fare well when we're up against Refractor. He's playing Switchblade. He's probably not playing Switchblade. He's playing Dagger. This is pretty decent, but better on the inside. I'll have to think about it, but I'll try that. So this Beal, I don't like it here, but it's gonna have to stay there, I think, for now. Because it's definitely not worth playing Biotic on it. Good, now he's gonna come kill this, maybe with Dirty Laundry perhaps. Regular run is still okay. He does need to get rid of these pads before they rampage. Yeah, it's tough on Octagon, this automation. It tries to use these credits for anything because they're usable for anything on a run. So you kind of have to manually do things to make sure you've paid from the right location. It's a tricky interface problem. I'm not sure what the best solution is. What? Inside man? Oh, this is really interesting. I can only assume he's playing like a ton of interfaces. Plus lockpicks. You can just install a lot of hardware. Really interesting. Okay, well this is pretty bad against Refractor, which he's almost certainly playing. So we're gonna throw this out. I could just put this Beal out. I think it's pretty safe right now, actually. Yeah, so this is pretty good for us in that even if this is a code gate, it still does the encounter effect. So it's pretty strong. And, okay, dagger. Coming in here. Just let that ride. Lotus field, of course. So is this architect even worth rezzing now? It's going to tax his stealth creds. Yeah, it's going to tax his stealth creds. And it has 2 subs. This is still pretty reasonable. He has to pay 2 and a stealth to get through this. And now it's a must break, so he's going to have to pay the rest of his bank and probably abandon this run. Okay. He's going to continue, so he could get... No, he wouldn't actually get blown out. This DLI is pretty good here. I think I'll leave these 2 and be pretty happy with it. This Beal, I think we just score out. I mean, it might be okay for a turn. We could even have pushed for 3-point Beal, but no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Yeah, there's refractors, so we have to be really careful what ice we install here. NAPD again is not what we want. I mean, basically our options here are like fast track Astro and then defend HQ. And then we Biotic out next turn. But there's so many points in my hand, I almost don't want to do that. On the other hand, he can't really afford to... No, we won't do that yet. Just play this out here. Click for credit. And if he comes at it, we can res one of these 2 things. I'm not sure what is actually more taxing for him. This requires stealth spend. The Raven... Yeah, the Raven's actually more taxing because he needs to pay the trace against the 0 link. And he has to get rid of the tag afterwards as well. Or he needs to get rid of the tag regardless, so that's good. And then he can break with his stealth credits, but that's expensive too. Oh right, he can use it from, he uses 1 stealth from Ghost Runner. And we're gonna let him in here. Little gift for him. Unfortunately, he has enough money to take this, but I think this gives us a chance to pull our Astro with fast track. So we'll have 4 next turn. We can fast track, go up to 6. Yeah, Ghost Runner's still giving trouble. That's one reason I just don't play Stealth and Octagon very much, because it's awkward. Gets rid of the tag. So huge tax run there. So I feel fairly safe in using this fast track for Astro. What do we think about just installing it? I mean, that's probably bad, right? He can get through. Yeah, I think that's just bad. We just click for money, and we can throw out the toll booth, which costs us too much money to use. I mean, he still pays a total of 4, but it's not exciting. We give him 2 free hits, or we get rid of his last stealth credit. If we give him free runs, then we can astrobiotic out next turn. Yeah, let's get this res. We're going to want res later. He just jacks out. Okay. Parasite comes down in this Eli. Pretty reasonable play. This is a draw I love having in my deck, because it has really done work for me more than once. Do we want us to both have a card? No, I don't. I'll just install it in the existing remote. I think having us both draw a card is better for him slightly. I could be wrong though. I'm not convinced on that play either way. He's clicking draw, like he needs his stealth pieces. As long as he clicks Opus, he's not finding more stealth credits, and with no stealth credits he can't actually break any of my ice because it's all higher than his base strength of his cards. So he's going to go into an R&D lock, which makes a lot of sense. For stopping that, we basically just have to either outdraw him with this. Put money here. We can get a $3 click here. I don't think he's going to check it if we don't res this right now. So I don't see a downside. I think we just let him have 2 cards here. I don't see any other option. So the Eli is not yet quite gone. Really, he's coming here. Didn't think he'd do that, but it makes some sense. I'll let him through. I have no money. And he gets to trash that. That's okay. We've gotten so much value out of this pad already that him paying 4 is kind of okay for us. And his Ghost Runner F's up again. This has not been doing anything for him. He got $2, the RDI discounted, and there's 1 more. So now it's become a net of 0. Okay, now a net of 1. As soon as I say that, he's going to just use it every turn from now on. I guess we'll let him draw more cards because I want cards too. If I can pull more agendas, that's very advantageous for me. Crack the sweeps. Now, let's think. He's still limited on his dagger. Considering trashing Eli now rather than next turn, and putting Wall of Static out in front. Wall of Static lets me cost him 2 stealth to break, and then he has to pin another stealth to pump and beat Architect. I think that seems right. The Eli's expiring soon anyway, and I don't want to bother purging it. He kind of has to run R&D for 4th action. Okay, now he has a stealth, so he gets to run my R&D for free once a turn now. That's actually very bad for us. The fact that he has this probably means that there's no longer a point, because he's going to end up paying 3 recurring credits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 real credits, 3 recurring credits. No, I think we can't beat that by resing ice. I think now that the cloak is out, we just completely give up on ice. And we try to race via Jackson Howard. That's a shame. Goes the Beal. If we fast track now, we can spend all our money to chain it. Which I think is right. Because we don't need to pay for ice. We're going to get money next turn. Yeah, this is right. So now we need Jackson to draw us into breaking news. And that'll close the game out. I mean, another Astro would work too. Something I've thought a lot about in Hub is whether 2 or 3 fast track is the right number. Because there are times when fast track is certainly not a card you want. And I found out we got flooded with 3 fast tracks where you just have like a bunch of them in your hand. It's a lucky pull for him, but I think waiting was probably worse for us. So we very well may lose this because he's going to see fresh cards. And then we're going to do basically nothing on our turn besides just try to draw for something good. Like the small mercy is he can't get the last NAPD. Yeah, so another Eli doesn't do much. Did he pay too much? No, I think he paid right. Our options are to just power draw. We could try to play something more on the R&D, but I think it's no good. No, let's just power draw. Pop up. It's not really good. None of those are good. None of those are good. Yeah, that was a very bad set of cards. He doesn't really need the Ghost Runner that much. I guess it helps him. Goes the lockpick, sure. Oh geez, I'm dumb. Last turn I could have res the wall of static because he'd already gone onto the Eli. Yes, this shuts him out for now. I mean, he can run next turn, but he can't run both, so. Well. There it is. Click for money sweeps is what we can do. And then a bit of prayer. Am I dumb? Could I have... No, I didn't have any money. I had $0, so... Nope, I'm dumb. Could have just installed it on the San and use the Astro token. Oh, that's frustrating. I just blanked there. I was like, I have no credits. I can't score an agenda. But click to install. It has a requirement of 1. Put the token on and win. With a credit left. Or with an action left. Oh boy. Like, I know this play. I just completely blanked on it. That's unfortunate. Well, nothing to be done for it. We'll just throw our crap cards out. And now he's got a very good chance at the R&D. Yeah. Rookie mistake. Because I'm currently rated like over 100 points above him, I'm going to lose quite a bit from the split. That's too bad. So he's going to have what? There are 4 in the deck. He's going to have 4 and 16. 2 shots at 1 and 4. So basically a coin flip now. He could go here too, but then his chances are much lower. So I think he can and should go here. Yeah, I've gone from guaranteed win to a coin flip. Yeah, he makes the right choice. Definitely correct play here. And I'm also going to put just whatever, shipment, sweeps. And what's he doing here? He's paying, did he pay for both of those? Lockpick. Yeah. No, he gets on the second card. Oh well. Yeah, I deserve that loss. He won the coin flip in the end, and that would have been, yeah, pretty well it. So, I don't know, like I could have read this earlier and maybe done more. A little more taxing, but it wasn't costing him much. And the third piece of ice going up here, I think would have just slowed my scoring down. I think my line was right. I just need to do this right at the end. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys.